are you? Introduce yourself.
Dorian Vazquez.
Yeah.
Izzy Salhani.
Daniel Perafan.
Tom DeCillis.
And Jimmy P. And we have a shadow guest.
What up, people? It's Kevin Cam here.
What's up? All right, ask all your questions. What was your questions?
I don't know. We were talking about HPV. And,
Is that what we were talking about? I thought we were talking about sound.
Yeah, we were talking
You
about...
go right into HPV first?
Oh, I don't know what.
Let's do it.
We were talking about what STD would you rather have, herpes or HPV?
And I said HPV because as a guy, I'm just a carrier.
Yeah.
I don't really show any symptoms.
Yeah, I said HPV too, but that's because I already know what I'm getting because I have it. So.
What is that like? What is it?
It's just cancer, isn't it?
Well, it's...
Is it cancer?
There's two different types of HPV. There is genital warts, and there's the cancerous one that it may never become cancer. It may become cancerous, and you would get ovarian cancer.
Oh my god.
So
and then,
either way, you just get bumps in the downstairs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it bumps?
Yeah,
it's
but
visible.
they're very...
Okay.
They can be, but mine are not. Most people cannot tell that I have it. The only person that can see it is a trained OBGYN. So I lucked out, but it was really scary when I found out because I found out when my mom had died, and I was at in the hospital, and they called me and they're like, you need to come in for a cancer screening. And I was like, I don't have time for that. My mom is dead. Yeah. And they're like, well, this is very serious. You need to make an appointment. And I was like, okay, I'll call you when my mom's done being dead. And then about 2 weeks later, I went in.
When exactly did you stop being dead?
She never did. So I had to
Oh, that's the worst.
She hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, when I'm over this hump, I will attend to that matter. So maybe I guess a week or two after the funeral, so maybe 3 weeks after I got my initial phone call, I went in to go find out. And they made it seem like this really scary thing. I definitely had cancer. I was gonna have to go on.
What they do.
Yeah, I was gonna have to go on chemo or something. And then I went in there and they were like, "Oh, you have HPV. It's not a big deal." I was like, "Do I need to tell people?" They're like, "Whatever you want to do, whatever." So yeah, it was they really built all this hype, and then they were like, "It's fine." You
Yeah, but didn't Michael Douglas get throat cancer because of HPV?
Yeah, you can.
Oh my
Is that
god!
right? Really?
You can get throat cancer, mouth cancer. You can get
some eating
I don't
vag
know,
out.
whatever
Oh my god!
If he
Yeah.
has sex with you, can he get some shit?
It depends on their history of the cancer in the family.
Yeah, if I think about having sex with someone with HPV, can I get brain cancer?
I guess.
Oh my
God.
God.
If you think
Oh,
too
this
hard,
is a
that
horrible
would cause you
disease.
brain cancer.
So every time
fuck.
before you have sex with a guy, do you tell him you have HPV?
No.
Oh.
Because I don't really have sex with men anymore. Because I'm pretty sure I got it from a guy that just decided not to tell me. Because
No, that's not what she does.
I've known dudes
She said,
that...
fuck guys. That's no, she doesn't do that.
I've known dudes to be there's a history of cancer. And I had one guy who's actually I had this kind of cancer as a kid, not a big deal, didn't use a condom. And I would like to make the guesswork and say it was that guy, but my sexual history is so pronounced that I can't really pinpoint it, because I've also had sex with women that have had a history of ovarian cancer, so it could have come from either gender. So.
I'm willing to vote is clearly the woman's fault. I feel like that. You guys agree?
No, I will tell my partners, but I don't really have sex with men anymore. But I would if it was a dude, I would make him wear a condom. Whereas sex with women, it's not really a thing. So it's
Wait, what?
I'm more women. There are female condoms, but lesbians and queer women. We don't
it's not you can't.
But what about going down?
They're made by men. Right?
Yeah. This is a bunch of stuff.
Right? When you go down on a lady, she goes down on you. You gotta tell her.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's just common courtesy, because it's more likely that they will contract something. Yeah. Depending on their family history, depending on their history of STDs. I usually tell people, and they always go, "I don't know what that is," and then just go ahead and go down on me.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Are you sure? Do you want to Google it?"
Anything with 3 letters, you want to know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Wait, I don't know what that means.
They also think that because I was kind enough or courteous enough to tell them that it's not that big of a deal, but it's I wish that the people that I had slept with had been more considerate to wear a condom.
At least taking
or to
10
tell
seconds.
me.
Yeah. It sucks.
You telling them as you're just splayed out there? That's...
No, it's while we're making out, while things are getting heated up, before any clothes come off, it's hey, I have to tell you something.
You whisper it.
Yeah, like very like seductively. Like,
By the way, not to ruin the moment.
That sounds.
do we have a question from the internet?
No.
No, okay, good.
Not yet. Hey, who's that? Howard, what's up?
Hi, Howard.
Has anybody had anything other than HPV that you want to?
I got the lip one. I got the lip herpes. You know,
Did you?
Kiss?
Oh,
yeah.
visible.
You're talking about canker sores?
Yeah,
Oh,
canker
everybody's
sores.
got that
Yeah.
shit.
No, I never had it. I fucking got it from one girl, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then she was just like, oh yeah, I used to have them as a kid. And just very played it off. I was
Talking
like,
about just the
it's still technically herpes.
Technically,
And if you
yeah.
eat someone out when you have a sore, you can give them herpes, genital herpes. It's
That's
not a
like
big deal to me. I never had
It's like
anything.
super common.
Yeah, no.
That was, I know, it's like
Yeah.
75%
The
of the
canker
population.
sore, they call them
Yeah.
canker
So
sores or
common.
mouth sores. Technically, it's like a mild form of
Yeah,
herpes.
There's like
But
a
like-
Because like
Like
you're gonna get it
everybody's
at least
freaking
once
get
in your
those.
life.
Yeah.
I've had
goes
those
away.
too.
It's
And then it
medication
goes away.
I've had them for
Yeah.
like as long as I can
It's
remember.
true.
Yeah,
It's
but it was
just
still
pop
like
up
a-
every once in a
it was
while.
still a
One of those
big
things
deal
that
for
makes
me.
me really mad that my parents just put me in a room with a kid with chicken pox. Like it's like, yo,
Did they do
Because
that?
when you're a kid, you want
Yeah.
them. They want you to get
Yeah,
it.
because it gets easier out of the way.
Yeah, because if you don't get chickenpox as a kid, you'll get shingles as an adult, and that's way more painful.
Yeah,
No.
and that's what I.
That's the opposite.
I had,
Oh,
I
is it
had
the
shingles.
opposite?
I had
Okay.
shingles a couple.
You get
couple
shingles
months ago.
if you've had the chicken pox.
Yeah, it's in your spine.
You know,
If
I
you
thought
have
it was
chickenpox
the other
as
way around.
No, if you
No,
have
no.
chickenpox as an
Okay,
adult,
so
it's
it's-
way worse.
Yeah.
That's why they want you to get
so
as
it
a
is
kid.
beneficial to get
Yeah.
chicken.
But
pox.
if you have
Like,
chickenpox
I'm
as a
like, why am I
kid,
trying to give me this
you
You
fucking
can
weird
potentially
ass-
get shingles and
Because
stuff.
Yeah, but it's
dormant.
supposed to be good
Yeah.
though. It's
It's
like
dormant
I know
in
if you
your
get it as a
spine.
kid, it's better than if you get it as an adult.
Yeah,
That's all
but
I
if
know.
you have it as a
Yeah,
kid, you
something
can
like
get
that.
Because
shingles.
I had shingles.
But they have
and I thought it was
vaccines for
herpes.
that
Shut the
now.
fuck up!
What?
I had shingles, and then I thought it was herpes.
Ooh.
And then my fear was that
Yo,
I would have.
That's got to be the
tell-
worst thing in your
Yeah.
adulthood, though. Is like, damn, I don't have health insurance. Do I have bed bugs?
Yeah,
Do I have fucking?
yeah. I didn't know.
like,
I was like, where did I get this shit from? Like, it just kept.
Where
coming.
was it?
It was on. It comes.
You're probably like,
Yeah.
you're probably like
Some-
bug spraying your apartment.
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
spraying
week.
everything. I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my
And then-
God.
You're like
but
checking the bed.
I had.
like, throwing out
I went to
furniture
City
and shit.
MD, and they have the hottest. Like, they're not nurses, but they're like associates. They're like
Yeah.
people that help out. And I was like, just a bunch of like 4 hot girls wondering what I had, and they were like, "Oh, what's wrong with him?" And then the doctor comes in, and I just lift my shirt up. She's like, "Oh, shingles." And
That's
get the fuck
shingles.
out of here. I was like, "Yeah, not herpes," but
It was pain. It was a pain.
Oh, thank God.
I heard it was
it,
pretty
it,
painful.
it got painful.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
it,
is it
My mom
fever
had
or
it.
rash
Did you feel
or
like
itch?
your-
What was it feel like?
You feel like in your bones and shit,
it was
right?
an itch, and it's like little sores, and then it was like a little bit of fever on my back. Like,
What
it
did
was
you
like
do?
a
Just
cold
wait?
in my
Just
back.
wait it out, or You took
I
medicine.
don't know what happens if you wait it out.
no? What did you do to get? What did you?
I got
just
to
do,
the
like,
point
medicine?
where I was like, all right, this ain't going away, and Google says to put some H-pad cream on
Okay.
it, and take aspirin and Benadryl. That's it. That's all they gave me.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like they
It's an
basically
allergy.
treat it like an allergy,
Like an allergy.
which is
Yeah.
kind
I
of
was like,
shitty
oh,
because
this-
it's very painful. I had a
Yeah.
neighbor get it, and I had to babysit her kids for 2 weeks because she
Last-
had
And
oven
you can't
mitts
touch
on her
babies.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch babies.
Lasted a long time. My
I
mom
was
had it
touching
for
all the
like
babies.
months. Like it lingered
Jesus
for like
Christ.
months.
It
for
went
my
away
mom.
quick. Like,
My
after I
mom
knew
is
how
an
to fix
autoimmune
it was like,
stuff.
Can you
so
pass
it's
it to
like-
another adult? Is that something that can happen?
But wait, so
yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, you can, but it's more in babies and old people.
I like how
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
stand-up.
But now that
comics
you've
right
already
we're
had it,
talking
like you
medical
can't
stuff.
ever.
Well, obviously, we're
I
experts.
don't know. They say it's dormant in your
Bruce
spine,
had one.
so I don't
Yeah.
know if. it can come back.
Damasio said, "What's up with the audio?"
Check the audio. Demiso, can you check the audio for me? Just here, do this. Do that, and then can you plug that back in? For
So
me?
is there no audio?
No, it's something happens where there's
Chickadee
feedback.
check.
Is this John supposed to be on 3?
Put it on 1 and see what happens. Demiso, is that better? All right.
I used to. I've gotten hemorrhoids, and I think that's the adult herpes. I feel like that's the non-killer
Ooh,
one.
That's painful.
That's your butt. Oh, it
Hemorrhoids are
sucks,
just-
bro.
I never
So
had
you
that.
shit. You never had herpes before? How old are you?
Herpes?
Never herpes?
Not herpes, hemorrhoids.
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 No.
That shit sucks.
I'm surprised I haven't because I get like those fissure things. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
shit!
about?
Really? Yeah.
It's not fun. Yeah, I get those. It's just like a little tear in your butthole.
Yeah,
And
basically.
when you poop, there's like a lot, but it's like that bright red, which they tell you don't worry about. It's the red in. But it's scary when you turn around. You're like,
Oh, that's
that ain't
butt.
good. And I went to the doctor, and they're like, "What color is it?"
it?
I'm like bright red. They're like, "No, that'll go away."
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
get
Oh,
hurt
it's
a
just
little bit.
blood. It's just the top of the blood. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, it's like, that's
Yeah.
Baby wipes?
That would be really scary to see.
it's scary.
Yeah.
100%.
Like that's
Yeah.
not supposed to
It's just
happen.
blood coming out of your
butt
butt.
blood in general.
Yeah,
is
butt
just like
blood
a
is
fucking-
like.
I just
oh,
took a-
that's not supposed to be a thing.
Oh god!
Just
Blood
take
on
a
my
bunch
butt.
of Miralax
Yeah.
and
I
then
need
Yeah,
my
yeah.
poop to float.
It's-
You know.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever
It's like
You're missing some
you start
hair.
eating more like
Butt blood poop. Oh my god, blood poop is like the worst. You ever wipe and you see a little bit of red, and you're like,
man.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, and you're like, great,
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this is it.
nothing ever made me eat more leafy greens than butt blood. Like,
Oh, isn't it the worst? You fucking sucks, yo.
Like I am not having this again.
Yeah, you get upset. Fuck.
That was the weirdest thing. I did keto for like 7 months, and I was pooping like once every like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, because
like,
you're
it's so weird.
Because you're not eating carbs. So
And I
like, your
Googled
body
it.
doesn't
I was like,
digest
is
it.
this
Yeah.
normal? And I Googled it, and there was a subreddit in keto just called Where's My Poop? And I was like, okay, so this is normal.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That was like bodybuilding earlier this like last year, and
Nice.
there was that point where it was just like, why am I not pooping?
No,
properly?
yeah,
It's
you don't
like-
think about
that's all
it
you
until
do.
like
Yeah.
5 days
I-
later. You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is
I thought it was like,
dumb.
oh, it's because it's leg day and I'm too sore to shit. But no,
It's because you worked out your glutes too much and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
tight
I'm
and it
desperate.
just doesn't want to come
Were
out.
you lifting weights to compete, or were you lifting weights?
just to like
You
not
Get jacked?
just to not be skinny.
Nice.
Like
that's not bodybuilding.
I'm a frail.
That's not
I'm
bodybuilding.
a
Alright, okay.
You're a weight.
All right,
lifter.
Jimmy.
weightlifting, whatever. I
Bodybuilders
don't know
are-
the fucking
gains.
terminology.
Bodybuilders are
there's-
the athletes.
I got a
Uh,
gym membership
Jimmy's
and I
inspecting
started
your
drinking.
friend.
Yeah.
That, like
Yeah.
Because people say,
That
"Hey,
shit
are you a
that makes you-
bodybuilder?" I was like, "I'm not a bodybuilder. I just like lifting shit
Or-
up."
Yeah, but isn't
and
there
put it down.
isn't
I
there
thought it
a
was the same
great
thing.
moment
Yeah.
after a good shit? You
I thought it
sit
was
back
the
No,
and
same
you're happy?
bodybuilding is like tracking your food, going to
Oh,
the sport.
competition.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
pictures,
every
sitting
single
in,
calorie you do
you're-
is
you're
like
fucking-
fucking
Those
money.
guys are
Yeah.
athletes.
And then
Those
they
guys-
dehydrate.
Would you be into
Yeah.
a female bodybuilder?
I've dated female
Really?
bodybuilders.
Have you?
Yeah, I've dated female
Is it like
bodybuilders.
intimidating a little bit? Because
It
they're
is-
jacked a lot of times.
No, I think it's sexy. I can't relate to the intensity. Like, I think fitness, there's levels of intensity.
Yeah.
And
Depends on the
and,
contest too, because in bodybuilding, isn't
Yeah.
there like
But if you're-
there's like
if-
figure which they
No,
just
I
want
mean,
to
of
look
course,
good.
when you're bodybuilding, but when
Right.
you're competing, you're at a certain intensity.
Oh,
Right?
oh,
You're like, I gotta
intensity
eat this, I gotta
mentality.
do
Because
this,
that's
I
their
gotta do
livelihood.
that.
They
You
have
have to
to.
wake up at a certain time.
Yeah,
Maybe
you gotta
exercise
wake
at a
up,
certain time of
yeah.
day.
Yes,
Right.
sleep
You're
certain
like you're just
hours.
trying to go to the movies
Yeah.
on
I just
Tuesday.
want to
Yeah.
I want a girl who could do a couple pull-ups, make me look good.
They're like,
you
no,
know.
I got 3 hours right now to work.
Yeah,
in the gym. You're
she
like,
wakes
Jesus,
up before
chill.
I do. Just I don't, this,
Every day
yeah.
she's got like 3 Tupperwares full of like fucking
Yeah.
They
shit.
do a lot of meal prep.
Yeah.
One of my
Oh
best
my
friends
God.
is married to a female bodybuilder.
Yeah, it's
She's,
intense.
yeah,
It's
dude,
intense.
she is jacked.
Yeah.
I would not fuck with her.
Nice meal prep watch.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But she's like the coolest person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because
They-
she's got
they
all
got
those
cool shit.
them endorphins.
Yeah.
And
It's a good mood lifter.
No, there's a weird place where it does plateau of like hot to like scary.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
Uncanny Valley.
I
What's
feel like
that?
that's
On
like
both
Uncanny
sides, guys
Valley.
and girls. Because like guys, you see like guys super jacked, and you're like, ew, what is
yeah,
that?
and then it's like they
That's
haven't
frightening.
built their
They're
body.
like, do
in
this,
proportion.
touch your
It's
nose
just
for
like,
me
it's
there,
like
buddy.
all
Yeah,
biceps
chill.
and triceps.
It's really when your skin
neck.
starts to look like
Yeah.
papery over the muscle. That's
Yeah,
when I'm like, that's
ew.
like too much.
You're like, bro, you just
like-
read a book. I
call
don't fucking know what
I
you're
call
doing.
it witch face when they look like
Witch
witches.
face, that's
yeah,
the-
I was
yeah.
like, that's not,
Oh.
it's not sexy.
No, that's a
Yeah.
great way to put it.
I need
Witch
you to
face.
be still some femininity.
Yeah.
Dude, even then, like
Just
even
a little-
guys too, like it's just like the same thing.
Well,
When
your
you get too
body's-
jacked to do,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
Well,
what
your
the
body's
fuck
supposed
happened to you,
have
bro? You're
like
like,
a layer of fat.
Fat,
Like,
just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little bit.
a little
of fat.
bit.
Yeah.
Look human.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
help that they spray paint just the body and then the neck up is like
Ha!
a different color.
Yeah.
You're like, are they animated? What's going on?
Yeah.
You know, it's like-
No, I like lifting weights. That's it.
Exercise.
What do you say?
Still good? Not
I'm
good?
eating and hearing this shit. I'm leaving now.
yeah.
Chris Rails.
Tom, what's going on with you? What you got going on?
Man, we walked.
said that twice.
Personally, you always say
We
that.
walked the
Yeah,
We walk the internet.
It happens. It happens.
Like struggling that thing?
Are you struggling?
No, you
No.
usually ask me that,
try
but
not
I
to
don't
ask
really
the
have
struggle
anything.
question.
No, I'm doing busy. I had my my other theater show last week.
Yeah.
And it was good. It wasn't
The
as
second one. The
third
second
one. Third one.
Damn.
First two
Three of
were
them.
150 people. This one was lighter because
you need
it's the
that.
summer.
You need it.
So we're
You need
taking the rest of the
Are
summer
you acting
off.
or?
Oh,
No,
Pinocchio.
comedy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Congrats,
yeah,
bro.
Oh, cool.
So we're taking the rest of the summer off just because the area it's in is right by the ferries that go to Fire Island.
Yeah.
So that it's like a ghost town in that area
shit.
around the summertime. So we can
I
get
thought it'd be
back
the
up
way
in the
around
fall.
because they're.
Nah, people go out on Long Island. They go out to the Hamptons. They go to the city, and they
Yeah,
go to
makes
Fire
sense.
Island. They don't hang out in the.
Yeah, they also
so
want to do
people
like
go
outdoorsy
around.
shit because it's summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like it was still a decent show. It was still like 100 people, but
Nice.
like it was tough to get butts in the seats this time. So,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, comedy's good and stuff like that.
Good for
What's
you.
going on with you?
I'm doing Skankfest this weekend. That's pretty
Skankfest?
cool. Yeah.
Where's that
It's like Brooklyn Bazaar and stuff. They have a bunch of shows. So I was just like, whatever. Although last
Is that like Big J Okerson's?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I should have been technically banned from this. I got.
Why? What'd
You
do?
tell.
Well, I
Banned
didn't
from
do
festivals.
anything.
That's a new level.
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you
my
probably
plus
drunk.
one.
I know
No, I
you.
wasn't actually.
No?
My plus one was someone who came with me and they heard someone chant "White Power" on stage as a bit. You know, it's Kingfisher edgy guys, do that kind of shit. So somebody chanted like "White Power" over and over again, and my plus one fucking threw a fucking fit. He fucking went online. He started some shit. Got a bunch of people involved. Tried to fucking ban the festival. Tried everything. Yeah.
That's the worst.
I was so angry. And I was like, you moron.
Still friends?
Not really. I mean, our political ideologies have really
People-
skewed in different directions.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, you gotta understand. Like, listen, you're walking into a comedy club scenario. You have to understand the environment you're walking into.
I still.
But he's not a comedian, right?
He is a
Right.
comedian.
Yes. Is he a
Well,
comedian?
he's a
Oh, you should
comedian?
know better.
Oh, wow.
That's the worst
I
kind.
know, he named names and everything. I was like,
The
you-
ultra PC
why?
comedians.
So is
Yeah.
he known?
He's not super well known, but he's known in like the Brooklyn scene.
You want an
What's
extra
his
minute
number?
on the
I
mic?
wouldn't say his name.
You want an extra minute on the show?
You gotta out him. If you
No,
out
yeah,
him, you get an
yeah.
extra
Say
minute.
it.
Say
Say
it. Say it.
Why?
Nobody's gonna ever watch
What
this.
part of the
That's true.
Midwest is he originally from?
That's
do
good,
do one of
yeah.
his bits.
Yeah, it's not that.
Don't,
It's-
'cause it won't be funny.
Part of it's like, well, I mean that was pretty much my like nail in the coffin. They were like, "You're not coming back here," which makes sense.
Yeah.
Then I managed to like eke my way back in, and I was just like, "Oh, thank God."
That's the worst when you invite someone to like a show
Yeah.
and then they're just
And they
like,
cause you trouble. and
Yeah,
shit.
that happened to me.
Yeah.
I invited two people that were like friends of friends to one of my shows, and they didn't do it to me. But like after like they left like midway through the show, and then I found out afterwards that they were like heckling because they're like ultra PC people, and they're just like, listen, you're going. And then the same thing, girl posted like this long thing about this white man was saying this. It's like you are
Who
in
gives
a
a shit?
freaking comedy club. You
Yeah.
came to see a show,
Yeah.
and I was like, don't go to a
Even
comedy
yours.
club. It's not your
I,
dance.
don't know. It's
Don't
just like
go.
I've
I
had something
assume.
similar happen.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
I say
Because
what
in
I
the
tell people is
Midwest,
like, look,
I almost had a show entirely shut down because, like, it's weird. It was like audience members who went to support one of their chick friends.
yeah.
But their idea of support was let's, like, talk shit on all the males and call the owner of the bar about how toxic masculine. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not helping.
I
He has
tell
nothing
people-
better to do.
It's a
Yeah.
free fucking show.
Yeah.
I tell people this way: like, if you're a monogamous person and someone invites you to a swingers party, you're gonna be like, "No,
Yeah.
why would I go to that? I don't
Yeah.
want." So if you like are a person that gets offended by things and doesn't want to hear certain terminologies, don't go to.
Don't
a
go to
comedy.
that.
Yeah,
I don't.
Go
or
see a
Or
movie.
even want to open your mind to other people's points of view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't go. It's not your place. You know?
I had a friend, like I had this, it's like some dude was like fucking with me in LA and like wouldn't leave me alone, so I had a friend come with me to a mic just to like
Yeah.
be present. And my friend got wasted at the bar. The two of
that's
them
not good
picked a
either.
fight with each other in the club, and then my friend got banned from the theater. Like my friend got banned. Like I mean, I understand
friend,
why because he just like a dude friend,
okay.
and he like I understand why because he was hammered, but they didn't ban the comic that was also starting shit, which confused me.
That's your friend's fault.
Who
'cause
sprung
he didn't
first?
do the job he came to do. He
Yeah.
supposed to play his position
Yeah.
and not get drunk and stay focused.
Yeah, and he didn't do what he was
Yeah,
asked
the
to
asshole
do.
comic's doing what
Yeah.
he's supposed to. He's doing his dumb shit, but
Yeah.
your friend was supposed to come and fuck.
Jimmy, you always
Yeah.
see the light.
I always
You always see it.
you gotta yell at your friend. That's your friend.
Oh, I did. There
Yeah.
was so
You
much
didn't- you
yelling
didn't-
because like I could have gotten
Yeah.
banned,
Yeah.
and like he didn't understand like how his behavior was reflecting upon me at the time, and like that like really pissed me off because that's like it was like a really nice club in Hollywood, and like I don't want to have. I
Can
don't
you say
wanna
which club?
I
Okay,
don't want
yeah,
to say,
okay,
but
okay.
like
Say
I don't
club,
want to
sure.
have like bad relations with any club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those are the places I go to work. Like he came with me to my job,
Yeah.
and that was something. No, definitely not.
Yo. Fuck yeah, dude.
What's it like in LA?
That's when you cut
It's
those
it's
people out.
great. It's like I love that scene. I miss it a lot because I'm like based in Chicago right now, and it's
Right.
very different.
How long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy
Shit.
like
I
5
only
years
said that
now.
for a reason. 5
Yeah.
years, 5 years in. But I've seen her, like, she fucking hustles. Like, I've seen, like, she's been coming back and forth
yeah.
to New York, and her fucking grind is commendable.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
Which
you.
is dope as fuck.
Yeah, the scene out in LA, it's really tough because it's mostly headliners. It's just like
Yeah.
here, but like it's like more farther
And they're
apart.
celebrities, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's tons of celebrities. It's like
And they're all doing stand up.
yeah, Howie Mandel will come to the Comedy Store and get a spot in the original room, and like everybody out there open micing, grinding, can't even get
Does anybody
stage
remember
time.
when Howie Mandel was your favorite comic?
No.
This is like
That was
80s.
before my time. Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh, we used to watch Howie Mandel.
Literally never.
Like,
I
we
was
used to
in
have, like,
1990s, Jimmy.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Howie
I was born in
Mandel.
1991, so-
I got tailed in by Bobby's
Joe
World, Howie
Piscopo.
Mandel.
Dude,
I
anybody
never,
remember Joe Piscopo?
I never thought.
I
No,
love Joe
No.
Piscopo.
For the long,
I never thought to myself, "Oh, Howie Mandel, that's
Early
Crusher."
90s comics.
I got
were
Howie
shit.
Mandel around the time when I confused him with Jeff Goldblum because they had the same hair for.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that
Okay,
was-
I
Was
love.
that before Howie Mandel shaved?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, yeah.
Bobby's World.
Wow.
Howie
Oh,
Mandel.
Bobby's World was a shit though.
Wow, I
love
didn't even
Bobby.
know that Howie Mandel had hair.
Yeah.
He did?
I always
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
I thought it was
Curly
always
hair.
just the goatee.
No,
yeah,
no.
He used to
that
have
was-
like a mullet. He had like Jerry curl mullet and like a V for Vendetta
What?
mustache.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
The only reason I do that is because like they made fun of him on like an episode of Family Guy, and I was like, did he used to have hair? And then I googled it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But again, Bobby's World
But
was
LA
a shit.
scene.
Yeah.
Was
So
a
that's
shit.
what
It's
like.
funny. It's funny
Yeah.
because I'm originally from LA, and I
Oh,
think
really?
the celebrity thing is the weirdest thing because I'm like sitting there thinking, when the fuck is Tim Allen putting out a special that he's bumping so many
Right?
comics
It's
every?
fuck.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
like,
so
yeah,
you're
but he's
thinking,
got
why is
clout,
Amir
though.
Kabiri performing
Yeah, but
on
It
again-
makes you be a better comic because in order to justify yourself getting stage time, you need to have talent.
Yeah.
And I know so many comics in LA that are like they're doing their thing, they're on their grind, and they're going to be better than a lot of the people that are coming up in smaller parts. Like if you try, like I'm not saying that like people in smaller parts of the country aren't talented or anything like that, but it's like
No, I am.
You have to hustle. Like because I've gone to smaller scenes like Philly, DC. Their scenes they're much more intimate. The comics that are good are amazing because they're getting lots of stage time. They're getting lots of practice. They're getting more audiences. I think LA has this thing where there's like here there's a lack of audiences, so you have more kind of like freedom to say whatever the fuck you want. And that's what I liked about it is it definitely influenced how I do my comedy because if I had gone like I grew up in DC and if I had started comedy out there, I would be much more political. Where it's like in LA, political comedy doesn't really do well unless you're in the right room because nobody gives a fuck about politics.
Fair.
And so it made me kind of
What are they talking about in LA?
so a lot of pop culture shit. Everybody will have like if there is like a like a hack premise out on the street, everybody will have a take on it. A lot of hot takes.
It's like here.
Yeah. And then it's basically whatever you're passionate about. Like for me, like when I was starting, it was a lot of things that were just on my mind. You know, like I talked a lot about rape culture. I talked a lot about being queer because people were like, well, this is the first thing I think about you when I see. And now that I'm 5 years in, I go, okay, these things they're in my past, and they may still be relevant now with like certain movements that are happening and stuff like that. But I need to find a more original approach to these things. So I'm trying to also make my comedy a little bit more palatable for the Midwest because I do a lot of comedy in New York and LA. And like you've seen my stand-up, I will just go right for the jugular when I start bits. And like I just did this show called Tomato Throw Show at the Comedy Bar in Chicago, where people, if they don't like your stand-up, can throw fake tomatoes at you.
Shut
That's
up.
awesome.
For real. And I went out there going, I was like, so it's the person who gets the least amount will win $75, and the person that gets the most will win $25.
I heard of that.
No, come on in. Come hang out. Have a seat.
So I was like, well, I'm just going to go as blue as possible and get all these Midwesterners to throw shit at me. And I went out there with my first joke, which was I got raped at a party when I was 21. The good news is I'm really good at throwing parties. And even the owner of the club went, oh, God. And then the whole room was silent. And I think people felt so bad that they didn't want to throw shit.
Oh, I would have thrown something at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't give me these fake tomatoes for nothing.
She deserves it.
I came in second for worst.
Nice.
Second or third for worst, but like at the time I was in the lead like once I got off because I was like third in line.
So they try to hit you with
I would have
the
either
tomato.
Yeah, they
threw
would
the
throw
tomato or
tomatoes
been
at
the
you.
only one laughing in the room. It would have been one of the
I was
other.
That's what I love about like certain scenes. There's always like that one old like every open mic scene has like the neighborhood homeless guy who just laughs at everything like uncomfortably.
When I see someone
Yeah,
tell like a
Doug.
really
You got it,
offensive,
Doug.
Yeah,
You
there
got
you go.
Doug.
when I see someone tell
You
a
guys
really
got
offensive
lumped.
joke and no one
I would
laughs,
say we got
my
Roger
instinct
Snare and
is
Linda.
it
New
makes
guy,
me
new guy.
laugh
You-
even harder.
You know,
Right,
Roger,
So you'll just hear me like,
Roger?
ah!
Yeah.
I've been after.
Yeah.
That's how I treat.
And then when I see
comedy.
people start going like
funny.
this,
Lump
I
is
start
still
laughing
around.
really
He's
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
Big shout out to Lump.
I had a drunk heckler in the front row. She was horrible, and I wish at the time, like looking back, I'm like, I should have just been like, lady, you have tomatoes. You can throw them. Or you can shut the fuck up.
Throw the tomatoes. I need money.
Yeah. Hindsight. Hindsight's 2020.
Oh, yes.
Do you ever do that thing where you leave a show and then you talk to yourself about the things you didn't say?
Yes, all the
You ever
time.
do that?
Yeah.
All the
It's
time.
fucking George Costanza
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
I remember one time I did the show in Jersey. It was in an Italian restaurant, and you do the thing where you see a lady and she looks pregnant, and I was like, "When's the baby due?" You know, I was like, "When's the?" I said, "When's the baby due?" And she was like, "I'm not pregnant."
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
What I know? I
got
know
like 10
that.
years on me.
I know. But I'm such a crowd work piece of shit that I was like, and then as I'm walking back to the train, I was like, "When's the baby due?"
Yeah.
And that's all I can remember. Why would you say that? Like you know not to say
That's why I'm
that.
definitely more of like a.
And I couldn't stop the words from coming out of my mouth.
Oh,
And it was like she
man.
was super pregnant looking.
That's why I'm not a really good like
Super
crowd
pregnant.
work
It's
comic.
like a cape and shit.
Super. Say it again?
I'm not like a really good crowd work comic because I'm like that. Like anytime someone says like an insult at me,
Yeah.
I'm just like, all
No,
right.
I-
And then like an hour later, I'm like, damn, I got the best comeback for that. And like that's why
No, but
that's why I make up a
That's
lot of
worse
shit in my
because
act.
how ashamed you are at yourself.
Yeah.
It's like
And
that's more than
I'm
just
like,
and
yeah.
it rolled off your lips. Like, when's the baby due?
Well, the baby.
Yeah.
It's a
What's
Brian
that?
Regan joke, actually.
No, remember
Brian Regan has that joke
Remember
where
in
he's just
40
like,
Over
baby.
when he's biking home
I
after
said,
they
baby.
find out-
Oh, God. When he says it out loud, he's like,
Say it again.
baby.
Yeah, in like 40-year-old virgin after they find out after the poker, and he's like, I'm being so hard to be so fucking stupid. Like he's just like going off.
And I was walking
He
back
said
to the
you
train,
opened the
and I saw these cops stop because I'm like, "When's the baby due?" And the cops like drove by slow. They were like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm having."
I'm thinking about when the baby
Yeah,
was due.
when's the baby due? I'm like smacking
man.
shit like bushes and shit. I'm like, "When's the baby due?" I was so mad at myself.
It's like, well, I gotta leave town for a week.
Yeah, I'm not
Just to
like,
regroup.
Like, that's all
Yeah.
I can
Oh
remember.
man.
Kevin,
Yeah.
do you remember what we were talking about? That I
About the
said
baby
I was
being
gonna
due.
Bring up.
Oh yeah, okay. So we were talking about it before the pod. If you're in bed with a significant other, they're very like complimentary towards you. Does that mean something to you, or is it just like you're
About
like,
the sex or about you as a person?
No, about you as a person. They're like, oh, like you're so. I love this about.
Oh, I
you.
love this dick so much. Shit like that.
Because you know.
No,
No,
I think he's more
before
talking
sex.
like
Before
No,
sex?
no,
or
after.
sex?
Like they're just something physical about you, or your because you know after when it goes sour, they're gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker had a small dick. He's a fucking asshole.
What?
Does the compliment still mean something?
Yeah, because it's pillow talk. You're supposed to be nice.
Yeah, you're supposed to
You're
be
not
like,
gonna have an argument
yeah.
after sex.
No,
Or you
no,
could. That
I
would be the
don't
best
want-
time.
I would love to.
Do you take it? Are you like?
No, you take it for granted. No, you don't hold on to it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know it's gonna go bad.
That's
you know,
what I'm saying.
You know what's,
That's what I'm saying.
At this age, like when we were younger, we'd be like, "Oh, this means everything
Right.
to me."
Yeah.
When you're young, but when you're older, it's like, I can't wait till the
When you're younger, you're
Till
like,
they
the
leave.
storm comes.
I
Yeah.
have nice
My
ears.
favorite
Get
part
the
is when
fuck out.
the cry break up when she's like, I love that tomato face. I call it.
What's tomato
Oh.
face?
Yeah, when
they
the
get
lips
red,
perk
they
up and they
say.
get red right before the tears come. They're
And
like,
then you throw fake tomatoes at her.
and they're like, but I loved you. And then the
Oh,
tears come.
God
Wasn't that a
damn.
viral
Oh,
video?
boy.
What is it? Crying?
The guy crying like that. He's like, I still love you.
Oh man.
Well, I want to
Oh,
see
dude.
that.
Yeah.
That's
But
fucked
no,
up.
oh,
man.
so
That's
feel
like-
like it.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's
like
like
old-
That's somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
The more
No, he
the
decided.
more sex I
He
have,
decided to record
Okay.
himself on that.
Hold
Sorry.
on, hold on.
the more sex I have, the more people I have sex with, the more pillow talk means less and less.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like it's just like it gets to a point where I start to become suspicious of what you're saying
Yes.
and why you're saying it.
Okay.
You're like, well, I already know you're a liar
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Yeah,
so
But also, it's just because I feel like there's some like very standard things that people say about me and my body where I'm just like I've heard that before. I've heard
Yeah.
that one before
All right,
too.
so
Come
name
up
a
with
cliche.
something
like those
Maybe
people, if
cliches.
you want to
Yeah,
if you want to
yeah.
make her
Well,
happy, you gotta
what's a
pick
cliche
out
you
something
Cliche
different.
is like, oh, I love your eyes,
Oh, yeah,
or like
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Someone
it's like-
compliment her earlobes
And
or
you know
something.
there's-
It's like,
Hey, you got great
That'll get
posture,
you.
girl. She won't hear. You're like, oh wow, this guy really cares.
You know they're saying
If it's somebody you don't
like
give a shit about, you'll just
in that
respond to their
moment.
hat.
It's in the
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're delirious. You're about to go to sleep,
Yeah.
and that's when your
Your brain's
yeah,
the
and
most
you have all
active.
this dopamine going to your head, so you're like, oh, this means everything. This
Yeah.
person gets me.
Yeah.
But then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, that person was full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, oh, how
What
do I
about-
get them out of here?
What about you?
Correct.
What's the one thing you've heard?
What?
What's
Pillow
one thing
talk?
you've heard? Yeah,
Yeah.
pillow talk. That's
He's
like
like,
interesting.
Shit.
What have you said? You look like a talker.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm not. I'm very much not. Actually, no, it's tough. Last chick I was with, like, all she kept doing was looking up and saying hi to me.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's the fucking
fuck you.
worst. It's the fucking, like, we're
It's the
literally
worst.
laying there and she just keeps looking up, hi, and I'm just like,
That was the proper response. That's how we were all.
I think every guy's like, fuck you.
no, literally in my head.
Chill
That's-
out.
No, that's me in my head. I'm just like, like, just
Every
like, I
single
don't
guy
want-
hates that. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever met a guy who's been like, oh, it's so sweet the way she just said hello to me.
But I'm too polite to be like, I think we should break this.
Monica said hi.
Oh my god.
There's no like,
You say it like
to tie it
once.
back to-
Once is good. Just
To tie
the
back to
repeat.
the
yeah,
earlier
fuck
thing.
that.
Also, a chick that came with me to shows and was just an embarrassing asshole the entire time. So it's like,
So
now
this
I-
is another situation.
yeah, hi, you can leave now. Yeah,
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 it's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
So you're just
it's
like,
you're
bye.
embarrassing me at shows too. So
Can I ask
I'm
a follow
definitely.
up?
Yeah.
What is standard when you're sleeping? What is the standard position you sleep in?
Back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back feels
Yes,
normal, isn't
on your
it?
sides.
Yeah, on your sides, back to
I
back.
well, because
I roll a lot
I
in
like
sleep.
I like to hold.
Yeah.
No,
But
Oh, you're a big spoon.
yeah, I'm a big spoon. But they like to be held because I have chest and I got they can lay in it. But I'm also a sleep fighter. Yeah, see, I gotta I'll be
that's
all
pretty
over
nice.
that.
You do the lay
That's
on the
pretty
back
nice.
and hold, or you do
I'm
this
a
one?
lay on the back and hold.
Yeah.
But I'm also a sleep fighter. So if early in the morning you need to get out of there because I'm
You
also
gotta
a
dip.
choker.
Oh my
I've
God.
definitely been woken up
You're-
to a punch in the face. Like, oh, you tried to kill me. I couldn't even get out. So it's comfortable at first,
Yeah.
but
But they need to learn to roll away.
to roll,
Yeah.
get out of there.
The
after I
tuck
go to
and
sleep.
Yeah, but you
roll.
can't like
Stay
I
until
feel
I
like
go to sleep.
All night is unfeasible. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You do it
Very
for like 10
rarely.
minutes, and then you go, all right, go to bed. And then
Yeah,
you
right.
roll
You
over.
get to your side of the bed.
Yeah.
I am also a big spoon, but I need space.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, you cuddle for a few minutes, and then you kind of go, let's go to sleep, and you kind of separate.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's sweet.
Until we
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
There is
we should get
there's
out
an
of there.
episode of Scrubs about that, or Friends, or something like that.
Probably all of them have.
Yeah, like,
something
Yeah.
like
There's
literally
like-
every rom-com has an episode about the tuck and roll.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
tuck.
You,
The tuck
yeah,
and
the
roll.
tuck.
Good job.
You tuck them in,
Yeah.
tuck them good night, and then you let them go and roll away.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Just like I feel like that's
Makes sense.
normal, right? Doesn't that make no sense? It makes perfect sense.
Very, very few times I've actually woken up in the same it's not
Same position?
it's
Yeah.
like the
No.
cuddle position. Like it's
It's
happened, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very
Roll away.
rare.
I just mostly like I move a lot.
I have to.
and
I'm probably
sleep,
like
so it's like
blackout or something.
Yeah.
You know.
stupid
I
trauma.
don't like when they try to reach for you.
I'm a
to
roller,
get back in
too.
position. I'm like, leave me alone.
Just chill. There's a reason we laugh.
I go
Yeah.
from side to this
sleep
side,
on
that
your side.
I like switching from big to little spoon. It's like sometimes my back.
Have you been Big Spoon before?
Yeah, because I'm 5'4".
No, the little spoon. Have you been
I
a
feel
little
like
spoon
you're
before?
I've been a little spoon before.
Dude.
That's what he meant.
Oh, fuck you. That's not what I meant. I'm 5'6", bro. It's not, I'm 5'7". Anyway,
I know
so,
we're just two short Latino.
yeah,
dudes,
whatever,
right?
I don't give a
Like,
shit.
Just little spoon
Bro.
together.
Big spoon, little spoon, spoons.
I've never been. I
I
used to date a girl who was like 6'1", 6'2", and I
Hell
was
yeah,
even then I was a
dude.
big spoon. I give a shit,
What?
bro. Yeah, fuck yeah. It was great. We were in the street. People would be like, "What the fuck?" And
The
they'd be like,
the
"All right."
tallest girl.
That's like when you don't have enough space in the utensils, so you got
That's
like
what I was
a big,
saying this
like
the
a
other day.
ladle.
I
with
didn't
like
give a
a
fuck.
cereal
It was great.
spoon next to each other.
I was like, if I get her pregnant, our children will be strong.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
Tallest girl I
don't
dated was 6'4", and
Whoa.
beautiful. Like she was a small
6'4",
bird.
Jim?
Yeah, she
How tall are
was-
you? About 6'1"?
Yeah, about that.
Oh,
But she's beautiful. But the fucking feet on her were
That's the
huge.
one.
Huge. Other
Oh.
than she, it was like this thing, just like a boat. I was like, I can't.
What about her cock?
I don't fucking know. Her clit was cocky. Her clit was fucking.
Who cares?
Her
Wait,
clit
first of
was
all,
cocky.
That can happen.
Yeah.
that size shit doesn't matter at all. If you think of it, it's just
What?
nothing. Who gives a fuck about the
Her
size
feet are
difference when
huge.
it's like a taller guy
Her
than
feet-
girl,
her
or
feet
vice
were
versa?
unbearably big.
Fuck me.
Wow.
I mean,
I
it's
just
all
have-
up to
But do
her
you have
if she
that
wants
too,
to wear
where like
heels.
like most of the girls
Yeah.
you date are taller?
I mean, I know
Yeah,
she's so
actually, yeah.
accepted.
I don't
Most of the girls are either my size or taller.
Yeah,
That's it.
same. Like,
I don't
short-
really. My
it's
last
like
girlfriend
weird-
was a lot shorter than I was, but it was like rare. I don't ever pick up short
Yeah,
girls.
it's a weird paradigm with short guys. Like,
Well, I don't give a fuck.
I don't
like
want
that
you- I don't
shit.
want
I'm
you
like,
towering
yeah, hell
over
yeah.
me.
I took an anthropology class that says that we like subconsciously are attracted to people that have the traits we want to see in our offspring.
Yeah,
So you're dating tall people because you would like your kids to be bigger.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Huh. What?
There's
Yeah.
there's no like, it's
Makes
genetics
sense.
or whatever. Doesn't bother me at all.
Like they got what I wish I had.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just-
Yeah.
Well, then why was Jimmy dating handicapped women?
Because he wants his children to be Jesus, man.
No. I was dating the person, and I didn't think I was dating cool people. They were still cool people. They just had disabilities. Like they couldn't walk.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, you're
were
acting
still-
like
I wonder if
They
the
were still
theory
Asian.
still applies though. If you don't want kids, you think that theory applies?
no, it doesn't because it's still like
Yeah, because like
Oh.
your body still wants to have
You're a mammal.
offspring,
You're still a mammal.
regardless of
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
you're
regardless.
like
making
able
a
to
conscious
override
choice
that.
or not. Yeah. We're all still mammals. In the end, we do mammal decisions based on fucking mammalian nature. It's not a big deal. It's just how
Exactly.
it
That's right.
is. Yeah. Science, motherfucker.
Some people would argue that though. Some people are like, no, we're not. We're becoming less of animals now, right?
Okay,
well,
well,
we're not
if
as
that-
evolved as we think
Even
we
if
are.
we're not.
No,
First of all,
that's
it,
what I say. Like, no, we're
it would
not.
take millions of years for it to happen.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like we're evolving in a cool direction.
No, we're
No.
becoming hybrids.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, we're
No.
gonna be
We're
like
like
the aliens
shriveling
with
up.
no genitals and just freaking.
Like nobody has wings. Nobody's doing cool.
That's what I said. You know,
Nobody
they
can
come
fly.
out with
Yeah.
that stuff.
Dragonfly.
You know, they
Yeah.
come out. Have you heard of CRISPR?
What's CRISPR?
Oh
yeah,
CRISPR's
yeah.
like
Oh,
this new
yeah,
thing
that
where
genetic
like if
testing
you want to be
thing.
Yeah.
taller, they can like
Edit your genes.
edit your DNA and
Yeah,
you
but
will
it's
start
not-
to grow. And everyone's like, "Oh, this is great. They'll cure like all these diseases." And I was like, "Fuck that! I want wings. Like, put
Yeah.
some
I
shit
want
in
But
there."
again, that's not.
Oh.
But that's
I
the
want to
same-
be able to.
Is that through like
Listen,
stem cell
walk
reason
around.
or like cancer?
I don't know
cells?
what
No,
it
it's
is. They did it, like,
CRISPR technology is so simple that you can do it out of your garage. It's basically call it gene editing,
call bullshit
on
gene
that.
hacking,
Yeah.
and you supposedly again
You test it
supposedly
first.
gene hacking. Anyone can do it. Most people, it's very cheap technology. CRISPR, CRISPR.
Sounds delicious, but
No,
PR, no E, no
no
E.
E, no E.
Yeah, I heard a Radiolab podcast about it, and that was the whole thing I was saying.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll be
Yeah.
able to cure all these diseases, these genetic
And
diseases.
maybe-
That's
and
what
maybe
ideally
with enough-
it
fingers in the
would be
fried
for.
chicken that you
Yeah,
eat.
but
Like,
realistically,
it's gonna
human
be
beings,
abused,
yeah,
and
100%.
it's gonna
I
be
feel like,
just
though,
rich
anyone-
people that are
Yeah.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
I want my kid to have blue eyes.
Anyone trying to do that out of their garage, like you said, though, I'm
That's
just
gonna
picturing
go
them come
wrong.
out like,
That's not gonna
Yeah.
be
I was gonna walk into that weird Ripley.
what happened? Like, I just wanted blue eyes. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
If they're doing it in the garage, they're
like,
also
what's that?
making
It's a tentacle? I don't know.
I just saw this article on the internet that young kids are on their smartphones so much that they're growing horns in the back of their heads.
What? Shut
Yes,
Yeah.
for real.
Oh yeah, it's
For
that's
real,
right.
because
their
of
neck.
the way that they're craning their neck, it's like
The bones.
the
The bones are-
skeleton is trying to like make up for the weight that's going down
In
here.
the gym, we call it nerd neck.
Nerd
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah.
Nerd neck.
Doctors are
Not
calling it
fixed
text
nerd
neck,
Text neck?
and
Text
they're literally
neck. I like nerd
young
neck better.
young.
That's
kids
why I
are
sit
growing
really
more.
close to the movie theater to
It's
counteract
fucked up,
that.
right?
Because
fucked
you got to
up.
do those rows. You got to do those
That's
upright
actually one of the reasons
rows.
I started lifting weights. I started to
Yeah.
see that, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, let's fix this.
I've been fixing it.
That's why
I
everyone,
like being on
everyone
my
gives me shit because
phone.
I don't work a 9-to-5 job. But like, well, look, I don't sit down at a desk, and every people are like, yeah, you have good like posture. I'm like, yeah, it's because I stand up all day. Like,
Yeah,
you're
but the
supposed
best way to combat that is if
Yeah.
you look at your phone like this, like
Nobody's
like
gonna
right.
do
that.
Yeah, nobody's
No.
gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
You
tried.
can't,
Actually,
you
I'm
can't
trying
hide
to-
text.
I try
You
to
can't
hold
text
my
and
phone up
drive like
higher,
this.
Or I try and
No,
like
no.
use it when I'm laying down in bed or something.
Man,
It's
this is
like,
going to be a long mic. All right. Izzy, what do you got going on?
I am recording my album in
Yeah,
Vienna,
you are.
Virginia
Nice.
at the Jam in Java on August 27th.
You're a real life comedian. Like, you're not fucking around.
Not fucking
all.
around. I'm here to do shit. The world is ending.
Yeah. Is it?
So-
Yeah. You know,
Is it though?
I cannot wait to do
Probably.
it.
No.
Oh, it's
Probably.
ending. It's ending.
Is it though?
Trump. Fuck! I didn't want to bring. I don't want to talk about it.
What? Talk about
no,
him.
No. Just him edging.
God, I
with
look so
Iran.
frumpy sitting
That's
down.
all it- Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I watched you eat ice cream today, and I was.
It was so good. I didn't give a
Two
fuck.
completely different guys. Like I had my regular Friday treat, right? Then I looked over and he's like eating ice
I
cream,
seem
so
like,
happy.
I was like,
He's like, you didn't fucking earn that shit. You
Yeah.
didn't go to the gym
Chemical.
today. You didn't.
That's the worst.
He's licking the bottom of the cup. I'm like, this fucking guy.
That's people that make me, I think, more envious than people like in shape that eat whatever they want.
Yeah.
Is
People
people
who
who just
don't
don't give
They
a
don't
fuck.
give a
I'm like,
fuck.
why? Why don't I
They
give
don't-
a? Why
they
do I
don't give a
care?
fuck.
Why do I?
Like I call it my cheat treat, but I still like this.
Yeah, I
is-
know.
this
I'm like,
is-
oh, I had
this
some
fucking sucks.
little yogurt with some cacao in there.
Why am I
And then
always
other people are just like,
in weird lighting here?
Fucking
I
nerd.
feel like I'm always in the shiniest. My face fucking shines up in
Because I
this
didn't
shit.
move the lights today.
Fuck.
Face does look shiny.
It
Oh, I
does
thought
suck.
you just lit us. Tom,
So-
tell me where they can find you.
I am, well, you can go to my website, DeCillisComedy.com. I am leaving straight from this mic because I had to hit this mic before I go on the road. I'm going to be in
Appreciate
Bristol, Pennsylvania all
Nice.
weekend, hosting at the Comedy Works.
Oh,
You're-
shit.
you're a
Hell
road
yeah.
comic.
I'm a road comic. I'm parked out there. That's why you got
gotta
to...
twist your
Steve
mustache.
Ronaldo's
to
opening
do
for
that.
you.
Oh
Steve
shit.
Ronaldo's opening for you tonight, right?
No,
Steve
Joe
Ronaldo?
Pontillo is opening
Oh,
tonight.
Joe's a shit. I love him.
Joe did my theater show. He was
Yeah,
on
I
my
remember
last theater
Steve
show.
Ronaldo. Cool, man.
I don't
You
know.
just hit me up to ask me
I
for
looked up
video.
who's
Yeah, tell
headlining,
us
but
what's
the
up.
name spaces me out. But Pontillo's the feature.
You got a website?
This weekend, so I said that.
What, you
Tom
said
Sillis
website?
Comedy.com.
Instagram,
We
Tom
talked about
Sillis
that, right?
Comedy on
Yeah,
Instagram.
we did.
DeCillis
Yeah, we did.
Comedy
Wait
on
till
Twitter.
this shit, 'cause,
I just got a
tell
retweet,
me
so I was
where
pretty
you find
excited. Those are rare.
Good job. Proud of you.
None. Thank you.
Well, I
Yeah.
run a monthly show at the Creek in the Cave every second Saturday of the month. This weekend I'm at Skankfest.
Yeah, you are.
And Spectacular is the name of the show. I also run a bar show in Brooklyn on Sundays and stuff. Every other Sunday. Come by, swing by Bridge and Brewery.
Instagram?
Daniel J. Perafan.
Twitter?
Daniel J. Perafan.
Website?
Face- None.
Fuck!
That's the thing. I don't
Fuck.
fucking believe in that
I
shit.
can't wait till we can put points up of how much you're promoting yourself.
Bing, 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 bing.
I don't like that.
Izzy, where can they find you?
At Lucky Salhani on Instagram and Twitter. My website, www.izzysalhani.com.
Say that again? Say that again?
www.izzysalhani.com.
That's a website.
That's a website.
Holy shit.
Or if
Man, you're an LA comic.
I am.
You have headshots?
I do.
Yeah, you do. Fuck.
All right.
You have
I
business
just.
cards?
I do.
I don't know.
All
why.
right.
Do you want a
Man,
business card?
Look how perfect. Look at it. Pull it out. Pull it out.
Where that
You got
shit
business
go?
cards?
No, it's in my other jacket. Fuck that shit.
I love getting business cards
You
from
said
comics. I use them as
Instagram?
filters.
Oh
Twitter?
yeah, Instagram, Twitter, and if you want to buy tickets to the Jam and Java, you can either go through my website or you can go to
Damn.
jamandjava.com and
can
buy
buy
tickets for
tickets.
August 27th.
You can buy tickets to your show on your website.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
legit.
My website will link you to jamandjava.com.
Man!
It's whatever you want to
Who's
do.
that?
Hell yeah, dude.
What do they say? This is the weirdest men's rights actor. Shut up, Neruda. Shut up, Neruda. Dorian, where can they find you?
At comedian Dorian V on Instagram, Twitter, etc.
Nice.
Woke AF on YouTube. Woke AF tour will be coming back up. That's me and Lemaire Lee will be co-headlining Good Nights Comedy Club in
So
Raleigh.
if I go to YouTube and put youtube.com/wokeaf, that's you?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. Something like
I
that.
was about to say, that's dope as shit. That's you have woke as fuck.
I hope so.
Man.
I don't know. I think we're still buried under like everyone else.
I'm
every
pretty
other,
sure
like,
there's
dickhead.
no way. There's no
Yeah,
way.
you're
We're
at
not-
the original.
We're not the top ones. You got to look
Yeah,
for us.
Yeah.
but-
I am the only Jimmy on Pinterest. So
Are you?
Pinterest.com/Jimmy.
I'm trying to
Aw,
be
I love
as
that.
Dorian
That's the only one I got.
Vazquez,
That's the
but
only
some
Jimmy I got.
dickhead stole it.
I was trying to get Jimmy.com, but he sells like pool sticks and some weird shit. Jimmy.com is weird. But
yeah.
give it up. You got
Good Nights
one more?
Comedy Club, Raleigh, North Carolina, August 10th.
Nice.
Co-headlining with Lemaire Lee.
Yes. You love Lemaire.
Fucking, that's one of my best friends.
Give it up for him one more time. We're going to get this mic started. It's another episode of People's Mic. I'm Jimmy Peoples. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Should be Jimmy Peoples now. But if not, it's J Peoples TV. You'll find us here every day, Monday to Friday at Otto Shrunken Head for the People's Mic podcast. Any comic can do it. If you're in town, just DM me, jump on the podcast. You go up early for the mic. You get a free mic, extra minute, and all that good shit. The mic starts directly after the podcast at 3 o'clock. And that is it, right?
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Give it up for them one more time. Thank you.
Ah.
Hit the dick. What it is.